Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the shooting channel. This is it, the moment you've been waiting for. I'm delighted to be able to report that the 348 clay shooting grounds in Britain can reopen. We've had the news from the CPSA, everything's going ahead, and I'm looking forward to hearing lots of stories about how things are going. Please do put it in the comments below as well. So, just a couple of little points. Take care in the field. Make sure you have written permission. Things can vary among police forces, so watch out for that. But the main news today is that we have got the green light and the go-ahead, and it's come a lot sooner to us than many other communities. Maybe it's because we're so well represented. Maybe it's because we're so well trusted. But now we must move on and start thinking, what next for the sport after all this? So, I'm talking of excellent representation. I'm going to pass you over to Sir Geoffrey Clifton-Brown, who is chair of the all-party parliamentary group for shooting and conservation in Westminster. He has more for us. Over to you, Geoffrey.
Hello.
Sir Geoffrey. Hello.
How are you?
Very well, thank you. Thanks for joining me today.
Not at all. Delighted. All-party group for shooting and conservation, which I chair in the House of Commons, is one of about 300 or 400 all-party groups, and there's an all-party group for almost any subject under the sun, and many more you couldn't think of. Some are more active than others. Our group pretty active. We have BASC as our secretariat, so we've got access to lots of resources. We have meetings about once a month when Parliament's sitting on important subjects like lead shot, like how we use game properly, medical markers. These sorts of subjects all come up in our group. And we have a good regular attendance of members of the House of Commons and members of the House of Lords from all parties. All parties have representatives coming to the group so that when we need to lobby government on a particular subject, we have a good, loyal group of friends that we can call on to help actually support in any lobbying that we need to do. And that actually works pretty well.
Do you do clay shooting as well, yourself?
I do a bit of clay shooting, usually as a means to an end to sort of game shooting. I go and sort of have an odd clay lesson just before the season, usually.
Yeah.
But no, in my job as chairman of the all-party group, I try and look after all groups, because if we don't keep the clay people going, then our game sport starts to suffer. So the whole raison d'etre for shooting any live animal, unless it's a vermin, is that you should put it into the food chain, basically. So the idea of people going out to shoot game and not having an end market for it is not really very sustainable. So what I've been trying to achieve with the British Game Alliance through my contacts is to see how we can get game into the National Health Service and into the armed forces. And we've been having an extensive trial on that in 2 or 3 hospitals, which has gone really well. And I'm hopeful that we can roll it out to several more hospitals this autumn. Think about it, game is a really good, wholesome food. It's high in protein, it's low in fat, it's very adaptable. The sort of dishes that we're able to give to the hospitals are fantastically edible, tasty, variable, and actually where they've been put on the menus, they've scored very highly in popularity against other types of meals. So if we could roll that out to many more hospitals, we would have a huge market for game. And then the next step is to move on from that and see how we can adapt the same system for venison as well, because in parts of the country, as you will know, the numbers of deer are increasing unsustainably, yeah, and causing a nuisance to farmers. We're getting road kills and so on and so forth.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Well, Alex, very nice to meet you. Take care and hopefully see you soon. Thank you.
So there we have it, straight from the horse's mouth, something to look forward to. I'll keep you updated on everything that's going on with the British Game Alliance, and I'll have plenty more news for you next week. Thank you so much to everybody. I'll be hearing a little bit more from Sir Geoffrey as well in the coming weeks, as well as a lot of other representatives in the trade. Stay safe, stay alert, control the virus, share the video.